Every Quantify Your Resume article tells you to add numbers. None of them tell you which 4 places to look when your job isn't built around metrics. That gap is what we close today. Hi, I'm Tejal Reeves, ex-Amazon recruiter, 15 years in recruiting in HR. I have reviewed thousands of resumes from every field: healthcare, education, social work, nonprofit, operations, creative. The difference between the resumes that get calls and the ones that don't comes down to specificity. Numbers provide specificity. Every job has them, even yours. This video is for you if you're in education, healthcare, HR, nonprofit, operations, or any field that doesn't hand you a P&L at the end of the year. Recruiters spend an average of 7 seconds on an initial resume scan. 7 seconds to make your case. The resumes that survive those 7 seconds give the recruiter a specific fact to hold on to. Not just manage teams, not improve processes, a fact with a size attached to it. The 4 types of numbers. Before you touch a single bullet, you need to know that there are 4 types of numbers in every job on earth. Not just revenue, not just cost savings, 4 different types. Number 1, volume. How much, how many, how often? Did you field 80 customer calls a week? Train 12 staff members per quarter. Process 200 applications a month. Teach 30 students per class. Volume is a number. You've probably stopped counting it because it's felt like routine. Number 2, time. How long did something take? How much faster did you make it? Reduced a process from 6 steps to 3 steps? Cut onboarding ramp from 8 weeks to 5. Responded to every ticket within 4 hours instead of the previous 24-hour average. If the timeline changed because you were there, that is a time number. Number 3, scope. How big was the thing you touched? How many people, locations, systems? You do not have to own the budget. You just have to describe the size of what you touched. Supported a team of 40 across 3 time zones is a scope number. Managed vendor relationships across 6 contracted services is a scope number. Number 4, quality. Error rates, retention rates, satisfaction scores, audit pass rates, compliance percentages. Did your department's turnover percentage drop? Did your unit hit a safety milestone? Did a project you lead clear an audit with 0 violations? Those are quality numbers. They belong on your resume. Now let me show you how to build these numbers into actual bullet that works. I use a framework that I created called CAFE. Cause, action, findings, effect. This is the method behind every resume we write at Do My Resume and inside the Get Selected tool. Let's apply it to an HR role, a field where people always say, I don't have numbers. The original bullet said, manage onboarding for new employees. No volume, no time, no outcome. That bullet tells me nothing. Now let's do it with CAFE, shall we? Cause. The onboarding program was inconsistent. New hires were taking up to 8 weeks to hit full productivity. Action. Redesign the 30-day onboarding guide, consolidated 3 separate documents into 1 structured process. Findings. Ramp time dropped from 8 weeks to 5 weeks across 12 new hires per quarter. Effect. First year retention rate reached 91%. And here's the final bullet. Redesign the 30-day onboarding program for 12 new hires per quarter, cutting ramp time from 8 to 5 weeks, contributing to a 91% first year retention rate. Same job, same person, the bullet changed. The interview rate changed. Now, I want to get specific to your actual field because look for volume numbers changes drastically depending on where you work. If you are a nurse, how many patients per shift? What was your unit's readmission rate? Did your floor achieve a safety milestone, a streak without fail, an infection-free quarter? How long did you cover a short-staffed unit? If you are a teacher, how many students per class per semester? How did your pass rate compare to your department average? Did you redesign a unit or curriculum? 30 students times 3 years is 90 students, and that is not a small number. If you're a nonprofit or program management, how many clients or beneficiaries did your program serve? What was the program budget you administered, even if you didn't own it? How many volunteers or staff did you coordinate? Did a grant you wrote receive funding? If you're a social worker, how many active cases at once? What was your case closure rate? How did your placement timelines compare to your organization's average? You have more numbers than you realize. The reason you don't see them is that your job trained you to focus on the person in front of you, not the metric behind them. That's a gift to the people you serve. It doesn't help your resume, so let's fix that. When you don't know the exact number, and a lot of people don't, here's the process I use with clients. Step 1, go back to your performance reviews. The language your manager used to praise your work is usually pointing at a real result. Find the nouns, they are your numbers. Step 2, search your email for great work subject lines or project wrap-up threads. Those emails almost always have a specific fact buried in them. Step 3, check any reports you submitted, case summaries, grant reports, program outcome documents, compliance checklists. The data was real when you filed it. It's still real on your resume. And when you still can't find the exact number, estimate honestly. Approximately 15 to 20 stakeholders is better than multiple stakeholders. Reduced from roughly 6 to 3 is better than streamlined process. Round down, be conservative. A range is a number, an approximation is a number. 0 is a number, first is a number. I recently worked with a client, HR manager who had 12 years of experience. He came to me completely convinced that he had nothing to quantify. I'm in HR, I support people. There's nothing to measure. We spent 30 minutes going through his work. By the end, he had pulled the following numbers from memory. Annual turnover he had reduced by 12 percentage points over 3 years. Time to hire shortened by 3 weeks through a new sourcing process. The number of employees he had supported through a 400-person merger. A compliance audit he personally led that cleared with 0 violation. None of that was on his original resume. All of that was in his head. All of it got a call back within 11 days. The information is already there. You just need to know where to look. Here's this week's action step. Go through every bullet on your resume and ask, which of the 4 number types can I attach here? Volume, time, scope, or quality? And if you want a tool that walks you through this process step by step for free, go to getselected.app. It's built around Cafe and helps you find your numbers in real time. And if you want a professional writer to handle the whole thing, head to domyresume.net. Drop your fields in the comments and I'll tell you which number type to start for with your specific work. And until next time, stay caffeinated.